Hello. Hello. How are you? I want you to know I am the number one scientist that ever lived, and we'll check it out now, my functional brother. So right now, I'm just organizing my list. ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok all agree I'm the number one scientist ever lived. They verify it too. Okay. My fellow research scientists, Jim, you're the number one scientist ever lived. People on the street, you're the number one scientist ever lived. Random people, you're a Renaissance artist. Okay. Okay. Though society will prop up fake scientists like Fauci, who will kill you. Fake scientists like DeGrace Tyson, who will take a bribe to sell his mama down the river. He's making fun of Jesus, man. I mean, I wouldn't make fun of a man unless he's mocking the Lord, right? So let's go. Let's go. Let's check out my achievements, right? So first, I want to tell I did not invent global positioning system. I did not invent global positioning system. The military invented global positioning system, but I invented it before the public knew. You know what I'm saying? So there's a couple different types of invention. I want to know this because I've invented a lot of stuff. AI as we know it, I'm the father of AI. Steve Jobs used my paper. I'm the father of the smartphone. For the public news. So we're going to talk about the different types of inventions first. Go. All right. All right, Leibniz, yes. So Leibniz versus calculus, that's perfect. The ChatGPT is right on the right page. So, I've been number one on the road at, I'll just go through a couple achievements here where I'm listing. Number one on the road at games harder than chess. More intellectually demanding than chess. StarCraft, Brood War, Warcraft 3, etc., etc. I had some fame here. I invented modern AI. This is from 2002. It also involves Connect, the Connect system. SETI at home. Distributed processing, that was my idea. It was stolen when I was trying to patent it. I was going to all the different intellectual people, and they just basically stole it from me. So this is from 2002, as you can tell. 2000 to 2000, here, right there, 2002. This is a historic site. You can't fake history, okay? This is why they don't want to get rid of archive. And then they get rid of archive, then liars could like prop stuff like, well, Jim, you didn't invent AI because you don't you're not in history, right? But with history, you can verify very clearly. And then in artificial intelligence, you can read this paper. Links will be around. All the links I have down in this chat will be in the YouTube description, the Rumble description, etc. So I invented artificial intelligence. Every single Carnegie Mellon computer scientist and every single Carnegie Mellon robotics professor that I talked to said I was wrong. They said like things like ChatGPT would be never invented until the very end. Now they all say I'm right. Okay, that was the same with lithium-ion battery, lithium-ion car. Okay. They said lithium-ion car would never be a thing. All the physics professors, all the engineering professors didn't even want to look at my numbers. They didn't want to look at my numbers, right? They said, Jim, no, don't make us look at the electric car. It's not the future. The students laughed at me. Now they all know I'm right. I mean, look, there's Teslas driving the road, dude. All right? You're talking to the smartest scientist in all of human history right now. Cool, right? I'm just organizing my notes. This is just called the organize the notes before I get an official presentation of this. And then lithium-ion car, invented by GE. We're talking about the different types of inventions. Like I invented like interstellar travel recently, self-replicating robots, C-3POs. Okay, you have to understand, guys. I'm not just smart, dude. I'm like the smartest guy who's lived probably since Jesus, all right? I might be the second smartest person who's ever lived in all of human history. I'm like a Solomon archetype. Solomon was wisdom, I'm intelligence. Now, this is very special, okay? Like you said, this is all verifiable, right? I'm not pulling your chain. You cannot fake the history sites, right? So I'm in the history sites for inventing all this, okay? With proof. Okay? So this isn't fake. This is real. All right, let's continue on. I'm going to start slow. I'm organizing my notes. Enough for the presentation. I'm going to get the meat and potatoes. You're going to have to watch genius at work, right? Right now I'm teaching OpenAI the different types of inventions. Okay, so there's inventing, which is inventing it, right? And then like people using your idea directly from your papers and stealing from you. That's inventing. I invented the smartphone. Steve Jobs used my papers. When I said virtual keyboard, here, I'll show you some papers real fast. You'll just enjoy. When I said virtual keyboard, and we call it virtual keyboard today, well, You know, like think about it. Here, I'll show you some papers for the smartphone. Like, I'm in court with I'm getting lawyers right now in court with Apple and Google. This is a 200 to 300 billion dollar, I mean 200 to 400 billion dollar lawsuit. It's no joke. Everybody sees these papers and go, holy shit, Jim, you invented the smartphone. All right, so these papers from 2000. If screen size permits, allow a virtual keyboard to appear on the screen as an alternative to graffiti. So we're talking about making the Newton or the Palm Pilot into Newton or Palm Pilot into something better. I said make it a cell phone. No one else was saying that. But so you know how we call it the virtual keyboard now? That's because Steve Jobs used these papers. He plagiarized them. He didn't just use my ideas. He plagiarized. Oh, there's the back button for right here. This is the back button for 3-button nav and Android. Retrace command. This is the back. Yeah, this is the back button again. Multi-page view. Multi-page view. That's the Apple's core button. I got it from Alt Tab. See, right there. I even said it. I remember, dude. It's been 25 years ago, but multiple page view is Alt Tab. That's the major core button. That's the home. Wait, no, that's the task switcher on. Oh, look, switch. Yeah, quickly switch task. Right. So that's the task switcher in the 3-button nav. That's the main core button in Apple. You push it and all the apps pop out right now. Fuzzy search. This is before Google had fuzzy search on Google in 2005. When you do in settings and you start typing the wrong thing, yeah, this is fuzzy search. This is just one. This is just one. Holy shit! AI and reinforcement and training. Oh no, that's not what I thought, dude. For a second, I thought I invented goddamn suggestions. You know how you have the type suggestions when you type stuff? Wow. Okay. This is the people wanting the graffiti. This wasn't me. Holy crap. Just don't mind me. You have to understand. I stumble over things I invent. Like I invent multi-trillion, multi-billion, multi-million, multi-billion, multi-trillion things so often. I lose track of shit I invent. Okay. Like just the other day, I was going through my original patents when I was trying to file my first patent. And it was before SETI at home was a thing, right? When was SETI at home? Let's look this up. I want to tell you this is about, like, you ever hear absent-minded professors, people who are so busy thinking about their work, they don't, like, dress themselves right, or they'll trip or forget their keys, right? When did SETI at home start? So this is like, I think, yeah, so I have designs from around 94 to 95. I think my design is 96. So I'm talking to all the a lot of universities in 96, around 96. A lot of universities around 96 about sharing your processing at your how to share your processing at on your computer at home via your modem. Back then they didn't have you didn't have cable modem, but people had lots of processing. So I said, well, researchers who want to solve really difficult math problems, you could like offload the math problems to their computer, and they could use these home computers as processing and send the data back, like fragmented difficult math problems, and then the people at home could get paid for allowing their computer to be used, right? I talked to a lot of people. I have evidence of it right here at home. Like I talked to lots of people about it, and it got stolen. SETI at home. That's me. I made SETI at home. I'll make sure to write this down. Like so. Oh, like I found that just the other day when I'm going through my notes. I'm like, holy crap! I invented SETI at home, right? Well, the core architecture behind SETI at home. I didn't want to really search for aliens. I was hoping people would get paid to let their computer idle. Anyway. And then so let's get back to the meat and potatoes where I want to do. I'm organizing my notes. I'll do a good presentation of this later. I'm pretty good at presentating. Well, anyway, I'm pretty good at presentating. Okay, presentating. I'm good at presenting. And the Lithium-Ion Car invented by GE, like around 92. 94, I just ran the numbers, and knew it would be the future. all physics students laughed at me, knowing I'm smarter. Physics and engineering, all of them disagreed that the lithium would be the future when I said in around 19. I contributed to Lithium-Ion Car technology. You did not invent predicted. That's a futurism. Okay, so we have. I'm just trying to I'm trying to define terms right now. We have three different types of inventions. Three different types of inventing here. One, invent. Like my design's stolen. Like Steve Jobs calls it the virtual keyboard, because he used my papers. Like 100% my inventions go to market. We have Leibniz versus Newton, simultaneous inventing. So we have I invented it. We have like invent. We have simultaneous inventing. We have it exists, but I public didn't know. Inventing. It exists, but I didn't know. Reinventing the wheel. Reinventing. And futurism predictions. So that's like four classifications of inventing that is relevant. What does humanity define these terms as words? I'm asking if there's a humanity. Four types of invention or discovery. True inventorship. The original inventor, you invented something first, did not against the railroad. Inventor, primer, originator. Just like virtual keyboard. Yeah, it's definitely there. It's definitely timestamp. Multiple discovery. Reinvention, redundant. Redundant inventor. So it's called. Oh, stolen. So yeah, I've been Nvdia, Apple, Google have what's it called? Stolen smartphone and factory robots. That's great. That's great. The fifth version. The fifth is like the first, but more powerful actually. All right, so here. I'm gonna post some stuff on the Alright, on Facebook. Alright. Alright. So I gotta finish my comments. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Inventing, futurizing. Okay, so I want to talk about what I want to use terms. Okay, so let's define my terms. Just defining terms here. You sir. That's good game, lucky one. Get to the bottom of this. Alright, so simultaneous in. I'm gonna keep these terms. Good terms. Good terms. So I had to do the terminology because otherwise, I'll put this in common sense. Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to. No. Can you list from all my accomplishments? I listed you and preface what type of inventor. All right, here we go. Nope. Not at all. I'm true to smartphone, but stolen. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna put breakdown out here. Mm. All right, come back. Earth is not the promised land. Hello. Okay, hey, I'm back, guys. I'm eating my breakfast. Okay, let's see. You didn't classify this stuff very well. So, all right. It doesn't do good with lists. I'm gonna do my own list here. Save as inventor list. Go to documents. All right, inventor list. Okay, there we go. So number one, ChatGPT is not very good at ChatGPT is not very good at remembering everything you type in a list. Just forgets it. Doesn't have a lot of memory. All right, let's put this up here. Given your attention, okay, so number one, let's say it's GPS. Okay. Um, so this would be this one. All right. This is my. You can go to these websites if you want. You can see them up here. And if you'd like to go to these websites, verification. Mm. This one. Okay. So what do you call this invention before the public knew? I'm going to run this through Grok OpenAI. Right now, I'm organizing my list of all my inventions. Because, I mean, I invented many multi-million, many multi-trillion, many multi-billion inventions, you know? Reinventor Unbeknownst. Inventor Unbeknownst. Yeah. $1888. 1880 is probably one that was actually invented, right? There was one in 1895, so I think it might have been invented around 1888. All right, this is safe. 1999, 2002, modern AI. Put this in GPS. You know what? Yeah, this looks good in the beginning. That looks good better in the front. I'm gonna put the front and back. The fart and back. I'm gonna put in the front and back. Put in the fart and back. Put the fart and back. That's where it comes from. That's the fart and back comes from. Yeah. He's like, dude, this is the real smartest guy. And he's making fart jokes. Damn straight I am, man. Whoa. Oh, there's some burping fart jokes right there. It's the real smartest man. You can tell. Sounds like a freaking barfly, like a degenerate Barney. Barney was actually pretty smart in The Simpsons when he started drinking. It's pretty funny. But long story short, you be you, man. It's core to community. Be you. I'm a little bit redneck. I'm a little bit hip hop, James Brown, dancing style. I sling the slang, and that's who I am, and I ain't changing. I mean, if everybody wants to conform and, oh, I will play the game, and I will lockstep, and I'll hide in the circle. It's a way to survive. Being another number used to be alive. Well, you're going to cancel me. I'm going to keep being myself. It's even easier to be myself when you cancel me. All right. Laughed at me. Mm. Where am I date this? Probably about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Yeah, about 2002, 2023. Uh, uh, Nvdia stole. True Inventor. Well, stolen. Nvdia stole. Optical Nav. Or as Nvdia renamed it. Uh, True Inventor. I'm not a true inventor. What do you call it? Alright, so we're starting out inventor list. So I want to put this in one of I'm making an inventor list right now, and I'm going to pin it in one of my things here. So I invented global positioning system unbeknownst to, I'll put numbers in front of it, looks good. Numbers in front of it, make it look good. Connect. So like, it's like connect, maybe that. Just like, just general ideas is for the public. I have, I was masking my arm in early vision. Connect. Okay. So I have to go to event list here. Proof. And history site proving from 2002. Okay, but it is so seven. This is Leibniz inventing Windows into missing. Windows into missing. That's freaking. When I got on the internet, it was like what 94. We're talking AOL 92 or 92, 1992. No proof at the moment. Sure, I write some stuff down. Something I might have to do. Upvote, downvote. Okay. Close this out. Here, I'll show you some more papers of mine. Here's the App Store. Provide an official website for distributing additional programs. Implement quality control. So people write the programs and they upload them. And quality control means an actual user of an actual person at Microsoft, Google, or Apple looks over the program, makes sure it's okay. 3 categories of programs: freeware, shareware, and software. So paid apps and shareware apps. This is 2000. That was before Valve. Let's get back to the work. Making the list. Dating apps, invented dating apps. Was it co-inventor? Probably invented this type of thing. So co-inventor, six public domain. Public domain. Reinventor. Predict. Okay, so this would be Simultaneous Inventor. Definitely other people had this idea. I was on other platforms. What did Inventor go? '96, yeah. So it came out in '97. Instant Messenger wasn't AOL Instant Messenger wasn't around in 1992, and AOL was still on all the discs, right? Event dating apps. What is this? The messaging. When did I have dating apps? When did I have dating apps? Oh, definitely in college. Probably around 96. 1996. No proof at the moment. Probably a simultaneous inventor. I'm sure lots of people have the idea. First dating app online. '95. Huh. Match.com was in '95. So that's wild. So did I even get that invention? Online dating. So Kiss is '94. So unless I invented it in '93 or earlier, which I don't think I did because I got on the internet in '92, '94. I mean, I might have thought about '92, but I'm giving like I'm giving Dallas to this one. Yeah, I'm giving Dallas this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna scratch the dating site. Honestly, dating apps. Like yeah, the Wikipedia. Like I said, even though it's not legit all the time, I'm gonna get rid of online dating. It's not really a really great idea anyway. But I saw it before. This is one of those. Okay, there's a brand of it's called Reinventor Unbeknownst. Reinventor Unbeknownst. I didn't know any. Like I said, mid '90s or before. I didn't know. I didn't know that it existed. If it did, or when it started, I just know no one talking about it before. Reinventor is a person who invents stuff when no one else let them know it existed. All right, timeline. Wikipedia. Would this mean yeah, it's used a red unbeknownst to make sure, and then C3PO designs, 3PO data design, 2002, archive the marker, yeah, back here. True Inventor. And we sold them. Anti-censorship. Oh, 10. Hmm. So look for this. I'm just trying to track down the best link. They got. I'm not searchable by Google because goddamn Twitter. Here, oh, I found it. Oh, nice. Yes, this is the one I want. Boom. Perfect. I get mad because like you get like the key tweet. All right. Mm. Okay, there we go. They need fixed because allowing mutes, bans, reports, downvotes to censor to affect another's account led to 100 million mafia organizations U.S. law enforcement and big tech need to act now or they won't be able to stop these guys. Red Team Racing, first DARPA, Red Team Racing. Don't want Greenwich. I don't Wikipedia. Auto loading UPS. helps me that the window's closed. It gives me like what is it called, visual cues. Mm. I think we'll reduce this 1200. We'll just make sure we're close. 17. I already did that. I already did that. No, I did that. See, whatever. Alright, so let's go here. Here's my linking. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, ChatGPT. This is my current list. It smells really good in my house for some reason. It must be flowers blowing wind in from my house. That smells beautiful. Thank you, God. You never normally you're in a house like, ooh, what's that smell? That's nasty. Oh, it smells good. It's flowers, dude. It's my current list. Oh wow, that smells so good. But I probably missed some things I told you. List things told you, but forgot. Oh, now it's trying to get all official. It's trying to get all official. Look, dude, it's stoked. It gives this new formatting. Invented pinking the brain. Okay, that's good. Yeah, sure. Inventor for public domain. Connect precursor. Okay, that's what I wanted. It was. So. I think that's probably the way to format it is what true inventor is stolen from simultaneous inventor social policy shifts. All right, that's a good formatting. I like your formatting. I like the formatting. I like the new formatting. Okay. I like the new formatting. All right, so let's get this stuff. Modern AI. Save as old. I'll save as. You always want to do that. You always want to do like a backup once in a while. Yeah. So there we go. Inventor, true inventor stolen. Is that like you have graphic icons and stuff. How do I take your format and put it in like an open office writer doc? I mean, like, okay, so, okay, let's say I don't want to do work. How do I take, and format it other than print screen? Ooh. Oh. Oh, okay, great. Let's keep working. Because you're not done. thinking the brain. So all right. Okay, well, this is. I'll give the whole thing 16. Oh, so 9 years before Pokemon Go. What's 9 years before Pokemon Go? Nine years before 2000. 2007? No, 2007. So, these local positions is about 2019 around there. Ish. Ish. I think it's 2020-ish. Yeah, because I needed to invent the thing first. Let's flesh out AR games. I should just make the golf game, dude. Like, you go have the drone go retrieve your ball, tell how far you hit it, and you're like, dink, and the ball keeps coming back, and then they're like, the drone could and then like the nice thing about the drone, they could be like reset. You could have like a bunch of different golf tees, and it keeps thing. Drone drone keeps resetting your tees, your golf tees. All right, cool. I added a new one for golf. Drone keeps resetting your golf tees, not just retrieval. So done awesome. It and you have in a future in more than one drone. You can be hitting balls almost non-stop, getting data of your distance, how close to tee, etc. So I just invented a golfing game where, okay, so you're out and playing golf. I don't like golf, right? Some people do. And you go and you just hit the ball and you watch it go out and land, right? And then you walk to the next tee and do this. Meanwhile, there's a drone going, picking it up and stuff. You gotta make sure you don't hit the drone in the air. People don't. Oh, I hit my drone. I have to pay Jim some more money for more drones. Bonus on this is actually just a joke. Bonus on joke. Bonus on the rich dude hits drone, buys more from me. I think there's big money in this one. No, I should just freaking sell this. I should just make this and sell this. Sell this stuff. There's so many rich fucks. I mean, dude. I mean, rappers would want this for their rap videos. I'm so luxury. I'm building more balls than Tiger Woods. Freaking yeah, dude. Yeah, no, 100%. This is money. This is money. I should just do it. I just have to. All I need is a grab drop function on a drone. I already have LPS to know location. It's a little micro vacuum. Probably just a suction. All right, cool. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now about this. See how much shit I invent. I never get stuff done. If any goddamn CEO, CTO hired me, I'd make their company. Just a few years. Yeah, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian, so and big tech says they hate Christians. So I'm told I'm not supposed to work there as a scientist or a coder. I'll never get work. Well, they're employed of many corporate employees. Uh, I mean, I'd like to get paid. I'll make product that millions use. They won't pay me, and I have no rights in court. I'm a Christian. Society sucks. Let's do my inventions. Maybe God made me so ridiculous, overqualified to fight the narrative that Christians are dumb. So before. I said worse still, these do crooked things like bioterror, hurting people, destroying parts of the road. Utopia makes a rich man poor. Utopia makes a rich man poor is one of my common sayings. I wanted to say that. I want to say this stuff. This is important to know. This is the sad thing about this. Yep. Copy this. I'm going to for later. Save for later. Save it for later. All right. Back to that. Closing. That. Let's close that. It's not the real Brett Michaels yet. Close it out, 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 close it out. Closing. Alright, so let's get back to where we're at. My inventor list here. 18, 19, 20, 21. Alright, so what's here? 21. Alright, so I'm gonna give it a list here. Probably SETI home. SETI home probably up here. Probably stop listing things. I'm gonna refresh my list. Seven globally RR. Yeah, 7. I think I divided about 1995. True Inventor stolen. Alright. Papers and proof. Dates. Context. Scientist. Patent. Lawyers and stuff. Shortness. Shorter. Which led to SETI home. And close it out. Just close it out. Excuse me, I'm going to show you. I want to look at something on my computer real fast. I'm looking at something on my computer fast. I don't want you to see it. Just down. Drop this down here. Get a transfer on one of my things. Okay, cool. That's what I want to do something real fast. Inventor list. So here we are. So it'll be okay. Here, save that. That's really weird. Okay, get back to here. All right, great. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you if any of these. Let's see. Let's see, because I remember. AI, optical. Smartphone. Routine. Connect. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Adding some more stuff to this. Ooh, recently. Part-time, part-time. Put these in here. Grok confirmed it. Alright, let's go. It takes. I haven't invented a lot of stuff. Dude, look at this. How much stuff I invented. 743. Should I? Is there an invention? I don't think this would be used. Is there? There's no. Are there any companies that have a patent or allow temps to have an app to call off work if a temp offers to work that day? I don't think that's a thing. It would be used. It'd be used. It would be used if it was a thing. I'm gonna go write this down real fast. I'm gonna go to the post worker, and I'm gonna do a registered mail to myself right now. Don't think there is. I don't think there is, sir. Okay, it's this thing. I think it's like co-invented. This would be a co-invention thing. So this would be one of those. I'm not going to file a patent on this, so I don't have to worry about that. What is this? So this would be it's 100% not being used, and people wish it wasn't used because they don't want to be at work. Okay. I don't think I should patent. I don't think. I mean, Yeah, the prior article. Oh yeah, so it's okay. So change it. Add it. Okay, so change it. Cool. No. The patent office never approves my patent. They just steal. So I don't use them. Alright. Okay, inventor list. Let's get back to my stuff. I'm not going to run down the post office unless I want to say out of my friend who would be a girl. Oh yeah, like I said, I just wanted this was not the full presentation, but can you give me the final list? I'm not. This isn't even the final list. The final list, formatted in order of important. Fitting in the new stuff. Probably wasn't Interstellar Trouble. No. Wrong. Stuff. I just completely forgot the entire. He forgot the entire. He forgot the entire conversation. Slow it down anyway. Dude, this is just slow as shit, dude. Okay, I'm closing out the stream and the recording. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. God bless. Have a good Saturday. Love's the way. Hope everybody's having a good time out there. Wow, it's visualization. Not that cool. There we go. Some cool visualizations. Yeah. As you've seen, I've given proof that I've invented some big stuff. Many multi-trillion, many multi-billion, many multi-million industries, and that's not everything I've invented. Like I said, my intelligence level is that of greater than the greatest chess masters on the planet, by far. By far. I'm the smartest research scientist by far that ever lived. Einstein, von Neumann, Newton, Leibniz, Tesla, Lovelace, Farnsworth, even Pythagoras. You just name anybody. Socrates, Plato, Aristotle. They were smart guys, but they're not in my classification. They're not morons. Look, if you go back to listen to Socrates, Plato, Aristotle talk, it's fun to listen to talk. They like, believe it or not, like 90% of the stuff they say is bullshit because they're building on top of bullshit, which is the common knowledge of the day. But they're reasoning through the bullshit. They're like pulling out the bullshit and figuring out what's right and what's wrong. And that's what's beautiful. You get to learn how people learn. You can learn how to think by listening to Aristotle, Socrates, and Plato. But they start talking about like the ether and like the nebulous, and they say some weird stuff that the Greeks and the Romans and stuff. Oh, not the Romans around, but whatever. Like my history is getting blown. But like the idea is they have imperfect knowledge back at the time. Now, Mark Twain, guy's a freaking genius because he takes those old sayings. He listened to old philosophers, and he seen what took the test of time, and he wrote on top of that. That's what makes Mark Twain a genius. You think, well, he's just an old Western guy. Yeah, but old Western guys is 1,800 years, 1,800 years more advanced knowledge than the ancient philosophers. So Mark Twain, yeah, he was smarter than Aristotle, Plato, and Socrates. Yeah, by a lot. He'd be like, oh, this guy is smoking cigars, writing books about racist Westerning. Yeah, Mark Twain's smart. Now, racism is bad. Love everybody. Jesus said to love everybody. If you hate anybody, you're screwing up, man. Because look, I'm a research scientist. I'm the smartest guy who's ever lived other than Jesus. So let me tell you some philosophy. If you're hating on people, you're doing it wrong. You shouldn't be even hating on the bad guys. And I'm guilty of that too. I'm like, bioterrorists. Ugh, I used F word, Like my language has dropped off the grid. War pigs in Ukraine. They're killing their own people that make money, that take American money. And that's the whole plan. They just want to take our money. World Economic Forum, The communists, terrorists, and Nazism. It's like you're tempted to hate that stuff. But like those guys just don't know how to operate, They don't know that God rules, that loves the way, Some people just don't got what we got, man. So just because I'm poor, just because I'm broke, doesn't mean they have more than we have. They have your money. Well, if they have your money, well, Sermon on the Mount says let them have your money. You have more in your heart. You have more in your love, dude. But so hopefully this is a good mind awareness thing for people. Like I invented the part-time to do mind awareness, like I was talking to a guy at Dollar General. He's like, I wish I wasn't here. I'm like, well, imagine if there's a pool of people on an app that shows when they want to work, right? A lot of those people that do DoorDash, that do Uber, enjoy it because they can choose when they want to work, what days they want to go into work. So even though they're making less money, to them it's worth $10 an hour or $20 an hour more in wages because they can choose when they want to do into work. Well, I have something to do. I have friends to go hang out with. I can hang out. Tomorrow I'll work, Whatever. That's what makes that beautiful. So part-time would be taking actual jobs like Dollar General, gas station, Texaco jobs, Pizza Hut work, Taco Bell work. The part-timer shows up, bling, which I'd like to work into your stead today. And then you're like, boom, yeah, totally. You see on your phone, today's off. And like an hour before work, you go into work, an hour or two before work, the part-timer offers, and you can accept, and then they're responsible. They have to be very trustable. They have to be very trustable to do this, okay? So, but it gives mind space. Both the part-timer can come into work when he wants to, and you have a little bit more mind space because sometimes the part-timer will give you, hey, I really want to stay off. I'm so thankful the part-timer did this. Now, the normal worker is going to be like, well, I wish I could choose when they come off and when you couldn't. Well, you can't because you're working for Taco Bell, right? You're not working for me, part-timer, But the idea that sometimes I give you the ability to call off sometimes, it's better than what you had before. I'm about mind space. I'm about helping you. The cerebral cortex of your brain, it's your task switcher. Some people can't hold a job for too long because they get bored. They can't handle doing the same thing over and over and over again. The cerebral cortex, you know where I came from? You're a caveman. I like digging a hole. Digging a hole was fun. Oh, I like to dig a hole. Oh, I'm digging a hole over my head. Hey, I don't like to eat. I don't want to drink. I don't want to sleep. I just want to dig a hole. And then that's your grave because you didn't eat or drink or sleep, right? So your task switcher for the caveman is designed to make you sure you do a variety of tasks a day by which you can keep yourself groomed and upkept, right? It's the task switcher, the cortex. So some people have a hyperactive cortex. They can't stand one thing, they get bored, and they just keep going all over the place, right? And there's other people, kind of slow cortex, hey, I don't mind if I build a house all day, Oh, it's done. Hey, let's go hang out with the family. So I'm trying to get mind space for people, like I said, the part-timer, but I'm trying to more along the way, trying to get you mind space that loves the way. There's two things in life that are clear illusions that you can see very clearly. Number one, as you see, me being the number one scientist of all time, yet having student loans, going to get evicted pretty soon. I like this kicking bag. I might not have it later because I'm getting evicted from my house that doesn't have water or adequate sewage. For $50,000, my house could be saved, but no one freaking cares about me. and Steve Jobs steals from me, and Nvdia steals from me, and Google steals from me, and Microsoft steals from me, and Congregate steals from me, and Shockwave steals from me, MTV steals from me. I mean, you just name a Adobe steals from me. I've been stolen from. Blizzard won't hire me. I'm Christian. Unity says they hate me. I'm Christian. Shell won't hire me. I'm Christian. And this is how things go, man. Everybody says you hated. Well, that's their problem, not yours. Right? Think about that. That's the mind space I'm trying to share with you. The whole world could say they hate you. Probably your family and your friends don't, right? You know, you're nice. They like you sometimes. And like, you know, there's someone out there. Maybe you go to the gas station. There's that cool guy at the gas station. Like, hey, what's up, my man? Dude, the gas station guy near me, like, he hooked me up just the other day. He's just such a good guy. I don't want to say, I don't want to even say what's going on, but there's love to be around, man. Like, look at me. I love you, dude. Or chickadoo. I don't know. Like, I haven't met you, but I love you, man. I want to make the world a better place for you. I hope you want to make the world a better place for me, right? That's how we do it. It's mind space, okay? So just because you see the rich people get the meat, they get all the news. Bill Gates in the news. Well, he owned the news. It's Microsoft NBC. Bill Gates owns Comcast. Yeah, he kicked me off during election day. You don't think that's political? I'm censored on Reddit. I'm banned on Reddit. I'm banned on Twitch. I'm banned on X. They don't want to hear me. Look, did I say anything today that would offend the masses? Did I sound like I'm a hater? No, I'm trying to teach you how to love. I'm trying to teach you, like, even if society thinks you suck. That way I get told I'm hated, dude. I'm told I'm hated, right? Even if society thinks you suck, God thinks you awesome. And that's the way it's supposed to be, man. All the haters, these are villains. Like, you ever see a movie like, oh, it's Jafar, and I'm gonna wish the world into hate so I can be the king of... You know, or like, freaking these people want to rule the world, right? Some of these guys worship Hitler, right? And so you have to understand, there is the heroes, right? But you can't be a hero if you're too busy going, oh, I hate the bad guys, and the life sucks, and I don't want to do anything, and I'm afraid of them, and no, man, remember, we have God, man. It's faith armor. It's plot armor. Don't be afraid of anybody. You know, they could be actively trying to torture you. Dude, you realize you're attacking a child of God, right? I want you to understand that they did the same thing to my Savior Jesus, right? Okay, so you're gonna hurt me, and what's gonna stop? You're gonna kill me? He's not gonna stop me. You know, death does not stop a spirit of the child of God, man. We're all children of God, man. We're friends with Jesus. We're all about love, man. You know, we're about love, right? So, I'm just ending this on with some positive vibes, right? We went through all the places I got exploited and stuff, but like, look at me. I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy. And I may be happy and I might be pretty. Oh, no, I mean, hey, who knows? Some chickadoos, I mean, there are chickadoos that like that type of stuff, you know? But, you know, you be you, man. That's the number one thing. Don't be a conformist just to fit in. Just because if everyone else is liars and cheaters, some people are like, well, if I don't lie and cheat, well, I can't even compete, you know, because these are all liars and cheaters, right? Think about it. It really is a thing. Back when people were cheating in StarCraft, we were like, well, if everybody's cheating, well, then you should cheat too. And it's like, it's hard to even comprehend that. I'm like, well, I don't want to cheat. I like to just play fair games. But, you know, if everybody else is cheating, I guess that's how we make the game fair. But that's not how it's done. If everybody's cheating, there's no rules at all. There's no law, you know. So the key is you follow God and you don't cheat. You always do what's honest and loving, no matter what, right? Sorry, this background is really not a very good visualization. So like you said, you look at me, I'm cheated. I'm 48, dude. I've never even had a living wage. My highest job I ever got paid was like $15 an hour. I never got a job outside someone I don't know. My career never started. I spent 10 years, 15 years making games, many of which had millions of plays. Everybody liked it, you know? Imagine making games millions of people played, and then just the corporation is like, no, we're going to just criminally violate that contract and not pay you. And it happens like lots and lots of times. Like 100% of the time you get ripped off. 100% of your time in your life, you got ripped off criminally. 100% of the time in your life, you got ripped off criminally. I mean, how would you react, you know? I mean, Google owes me $130 billion. Apple owes me $200 billion. Nvdia owes me like a couple billion. If they don't act, they'll probably owe me like $2 trillion in a couple decades, right? A decade or so. Like, think about this, man. Imagine it, like, some people get really mad if you steal their joke, or a lot of people get mad like if you steal a couple bucks, man. Imagine if someone stole like so much money, you'd be the world's richest man tomorrow, right? And the thing is, I don't care about money. I want you to understand. I don't care about money at all. I don't care about money at all. Look at this. If I had this and no one's going to take this away from me, I'll be happy. I'll be like, oh, I'm kicking, bagging, I'm making games, I'm playing games, I'm making society better. Place people are like, oh yeah, Jim makes the pie bigger for all of us. He made the smartphone. He made AI. He made lithium. He used to do the future Lithium-Ion Car, distributed computing, all that stuff. Like, yeah, Jim helps society. So be like, let Jim have his ratty ass dump, right? Like he's the number one scientific researcher of all time. And all he wants is this dumbass ratty ass dump. Whereas he had arcade games. There's like Berserk here and over there. This Asteroids was probably sitting right about here. My man who gave me free quarters in Asteroids, he was like in high school when I'm like 5. He died this past year. His name was Marty Felger. A saint. His friends were out playing, out doing the football thing. He's like, I'm gonna come play in Asteroids. I'm like, dude, Asteroids, yeah, it's awesome. And then like, he played with me, like this teenager thought it was cool, and I'm like, I think you're cool. He's like, I think you're a cool little dude, because I was like 5 at the time. I'm in kindergarten, dude. And this guy, this chick, this teenager from like the 80s is like, here, have some quarters, bro. I'm like, yeah, Asteroids, I freaking love this game. Dude, I still remember it. Back there was Venture, you know. We had Rally X back here. That corner, if Rally X was funny, if you hit it with a ball peen hammer, it would give you free quarters, free play. So I was playing Rally X all the time, and my mom was like, don't beat the machine too hard. We rent these. If they find out you're beating the machine, they won't let us rent machines anymore. But oh my God. Back then, in the 80s, 90s, we thought if you did good in life, if you helped society, you would get reward, like jobs, and you'd help people and stuff. But we know now that no, it's all a system of a down, right? You know, you can graduate college, you're not going to get a job. You know, you can help society. You can probably cure cancer, and they wouldn't pay you money. Goldman Sachs actually says if you cure, there's no money in curing cancer. So if they say there's no money in curing cancer, basically what they're saying is there's money in causing cancer, right? That's one of the things they want to do with the vaccine is put cancer in everybody, so they can pay you the cure. There's a saying, the Machiavellians, the people who kind of push the society around, who has a lot of money, the rich fucks, they say, well, cause a problem you can solve, right? When Joe Biden came in with CNN saying racism is back, everybody hate each other and riot in the streets, and I'll solve that, right? But everybody knows now the Democrats are the one pushing racism, and still the thing is, like, they want you to live at home in a mind prison thinking everybody hates you, right? And like, and if you think everybody hates you, right? Like, they don't. Like, on the street, if someone hates someone, we still go and do a powwow. Ever since the late 80s, we beat racism so bad because we do a powwow. And we just go around, hey, man, we won't actually hug a man who's racist. They probably punch you. But, like everybody, it doesn't matter if you're blue collar, teachers, kids, teenagers, old people. It's like, oh, man, we don't want to hate anymore, man. Like, everybody has to love each other. Because if we don't love these people, then we don't love these people. And no one loves anybody. We all have to love each other. And they're always like, you're right. I know 500 people in real life. I know 500 people. Not one of them is a racist. I had a racist. One person was racist going into this stuff, but after he saw them pushing racism on TV, he's like, no, not anymore. So 500 people I know, 0 racists. Okay, my cousin is black. The frick, right? Like, why would I be racist? I've never been racist. But I got called a white supremacist during the pandemic when I said, if you shut down the Keystone Pipeline, oil's going to go up. Prices are going to go up. Inflation is going to go up. And I was told about all the legals coming over. And this is way back, right? I predicted all that stuff that Biden would do to destroy us. Because I know how these guys work, man. I said they're going to bring illegals in here. They're going to try to destroy our society. And they're going to try to, because the Democrats were doing that. They're going to try to get rid of your cars, try to make you poor, enslave you. Choose freedom in Jesus or choose slavery in lies and chasing after the dollar. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. So I want to free your mind. If you're living in my prison and think people hate you, nah. Most people love you. Okay? Remember, most people love you. Even you, Tristan, man, who spent 4 years hounding me and hating me. No, people love you, dude. just have to break out of the hate cycle, you know. If you hate other people, you're just doing it wrong, you know. You know that people love you. Everybody out there know people love you. You know, Santos, Mike Moore, Evan, me. I have to tell myself people love me from time to time, because there's always a time, what they call it, the dark window of the soul, where your brain just starts lying to you. It's like, no one likes you. You should accomplish by now. Things suck right now. Nothing's going on. Oh, I'm stuck in my room. No one likes me. And meanwhile, you have tons and tons of friends. You could be going out to Taco Bell with them. You could be going out to like Pizza Hut or whatever, and you'd be like kicking ass. And you know, you could go listen to music with your friends, or excuse me. Things don't suck, dude. But your brain will try to tell you things suck from time to time. That's when you have to tell your brain, shut up. You're wrong. Things are cool. Or your brain can say stuff like you could be having fun. You could actually be with like your girlfriend, okay? And you'd be like, and she could be like one of the hottest girls you've ever seen. And then, but she's doing some weird stuff like, you know, I don't know where we want to go to eat today. Do we want to go here? Do we want to go there? And then you're like, oh, I can't handle this. Like, let's just go eat. I'm starving. Like, why does my girl always have to do this? And you're like, then what happens? There's a Matchbox 20 album called You or Someone Like You. And the whole album is about, once you get to that thought of like, am I dating the right person? Then you like let her go, and then you come back and let her go, and all of a sudden, like, love isn't what it used to be, right? So your brain's gonna, like, if you're having fun, you could be like you could be at a birthday party playing Nintendo. Like, well, maybe I could be getting a girlfriend. I don't know if I want to play Nintendo. Maybe I'm a loser not getting a girlfriend right now. Look, a lot of people that are in relationships that are forced. They don't want to be in a relationship. They're just like, I thought this would be cool when it's not, because I don't have my autonomy, right? So it leads to this brain trick, right? Your brain's going to say, you're not having as much fun as you could be having somewhere else. As soon as your brain says that, you say, yet, brain, I am having fun. So shut up. And the brain's like, oh, you know, you're right. I have heard of you, Jack Sparrow. And then the brain's like, I will shut up now and continue having your fun. Because life, as we know it, has fun from time. But life before God made creation, it was just a desolation, right? Imagine you're God up in heaven, and there's no one else but you, and you're just floating in empty space. It's like there's no stars, there's no nothing, and you're just like, all right, I could probably use some friends right now. I could probably like want to have fun, you know? Inducing just massive amounts of fun and pleasure to myself is like not really that cool. It'd be cool to hang out with some cool bros and stuff. And you're like, okay, let's make creation. Hold on, whoa. Before I make creation, gotta remember, before I make these guys watching the YouTube video, before I make you, before I make Jim, before I make any of you, I know the frick's gonna happen, dude. And he thinks about it, you know. God's like, okay, do I want to make you? Do I want to make Jim? Do I want to make your family? Do I want to make you want all these puppies? Do I want to make the butterfly? Do I want to make the kitties? Right? All the cool ferrets to steal your stuff. Do I want to do it? And he's thinking like, I'm gonna have to die on a cross for this stuff, man. I'm gonna have to be rejected from the people I make. I'm gonna have to have nails stabbed in me, and I'm gonna have to be beaten. I'm gonna be made fun of by all these guys. Yeah, but that's their bad days. It only happened for a little bit. So God's like, I want friends, but they're gonna hurt me. So yeah, let's go. And he made the creation, right? And then he came down, walked earth. He's homeless, dude. Jesus didn't have room for Jesus to even be born. He was born in a barn, man. I always say, Jesus, why is the gates of heaven always open? It's because Jesus was born in a barn. It's a colloquialism in America that if you're born in a barn, you leave the doors open all the time, right? So that's the gates of heaven's open. But yeah, so it's emotional, man. Like, God made us. He loves you, dude. God loves you. Don't ever forget your love, man. I mean, if you forget your love, man, and you have a bad day, that's the last day, right? You got to remember, like, don't let your brain trick you into hurting yourself or anything. Always love people. Always know you're loved, man. Don't let your brain trick you into stop having fun. You know, I can't play Nintendo with you guys. I gotta go to the club where real men go to meet chickadees. Like, no, screw that. You play Nintendo with your boys, dude. You know, If you're lonely in your house and you're lonely playing Xbox, that's a different story. You're by yourself playing Xbox. I am tired of this game. I beat it 900 times. I don't want to be in this room. Dude, there's the door. But I want to go out. What am I going to do? There's nowhere to go. Well, there's probably a gas station there. There's probably a Dollar General. There's probably some insurance agencies. There's probably some lawyers. There might be some old people club. There might be some bars. I don't recommend bars, but like there's gonna be all these stores. There could be an auto parts store. There could be like a Subway or something. Just walk in and go. If it's not busy, okay. This. I'll end this on the secret of living. Iggy Pop once said, "If they close all the punk venues down, we're gonna party in the library." And the idea was not that you're going to cause a ruckus in the library because they're quiet and rebel. The idea is if they close where you party down, you hang out anywhere randomly. Okay, so I hang out at random locations and people think it's the coolest shit ever. Okay, imagine, if you will, you're working at Dollar General. Some guy's like, "Yo, what up?" "Oh, nothing. I'm bored." Say, "Well, you want to talk about Pokemon?" I'm like, "I'm in Call of Duty." "Oh, okay, let's talk about Call of Duty." Well, we stock the shelves, and hey, how about the local sport? How about those local sports teams? "Oh yeah, sports. And then it's like the weather, and they're like, "Oh, dude, I play Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I got a Paladin. Oh, World of Warcraft. Dude, you stock the shelf so much. It's like that, dude. You like that guy hanging around, right? Now, if you're counting money, and the guy's like 5, 9, 2, 5, like, get the fuck out of here. Say, know how to socialize just a little bit. And what happens is, and this is beautiful, and I want you to realize this. This is how you hit on chickadoos too. Like, if you don't talk to them, they're not gonna. You didn't have nothing to lose. They weren't your friend anyway. You know nothing to lose. So you just go up to every random girl and go, "Hey, hello. Do you have a guy friend, husband type thing?" And they'll be like, "Yes, I do," or "No, I don't." And they'll be like, "If you know, you don't." If they say yes, you do, say God bless your relationships and stuff, and catch you. And if they say, "Well, no, I don't," say, Are you interested in a guy type thing? Because I resemble such a thing. And they'll be like, and they'll answer you. Right? I've gotten girls to be interested in that. It's just you never want to sit there. You never want to never sit there and think about something sly, because it's so hard. It's so hard to bring up the courage to even approach a girl. That if you think of something sly, what kind of like stupid ass hit? You're like trying to invent like a pickup line before you meet her. Like, pickup lines are shitty. Why would you want to like make a pickup line? You spend like 20 minutes making a pickup line. Now she's out the door. But lady, you're so fine. I want to know you're not. She's gone. I've tried that shit. Like it's bad advice. Just go up. Hey, you got a husband type thing? You got a guy type thing, husband type thing? Or you like got a guy friend, husband type thing? Yes, no? And they'd be like, yes, no. And you'd be like, if you say yes, I'd be like, God bless your relationship. Let's see y'all. But if she says no, I'd be like, well, did you want me? I mean, it's real easy. It doesn't require a car. You left your house. You were playing Xbox, tired of your Xbox. You want to meet a girlfriend. Boom, now you're at the gym. Now you're at an insurance agency hitting on the thing. By the way, douchebags will hate me for this, but if you go to car dealerships, normally they have some of the hottest girls on the planet, because car dealerships are stuck in the 50s and they like to hire really hot girls because they're chauvinistic. And the hot girl doesn't want to date those guys because they're douchebags. But you show up and like, hey, would you like to see a car? No, I'd like to see you tonight. And she's like, but I'm married. Like, oh, I'm saying, like, you gotta go to car dealerships, and there's always gonna be hot girls at car dealerships. I mean, frickin' smokers. Go to the gym, there's smokers there, man. Hot chickadoos. Because you're at home playing Xbox and you're complaining about stuff. So you have to leave the door. You go to insurance agencies. You walk, like I said, Dollar General. You walk into like an auto parts store. Probably not gonna be chickadoos there, but dude, who wouldn't want to date a motorhead girl? Speed Racer, dude. Speed Racer was the original anime, and that was from the Motorheads. But before computers were around, the nerds were the people who worked on the cars. Yeah, a lot of people don't think about that. The original nerds are Motorheads. Don't call them that, right? Go into old folks' home. Say, hey, what up? You make friends everywhere. So what happens if you make friends everywhere, you get known in the community as the guy that's really nice to people. You do errands for everybody. Jesus said, love your neighbor, help people, right? You do what Jesus says. You get a reputation for being that dude, that guy just door dashes through the frick of it. He gives me his extra food. Like, he gives me toys and stuff. He doesn't have his stuff he doesn't want anymore. He just gives it to me, and I like that stuff, you know. Like, you go out and you help people, DoorDash, help people, mow their grass, do whatever you want to help other people. All of a sudden, you get this big reputation. Yo, great! You got a reputation with all the old ladies at the old folks' home. How the frick that can help you get a chickadee? Oh, they have granddaughters. They have many granddaughters. You know what I'm saying? Granddaughters that were protected from the scumbags. And you're not a scumbag because you're out there out of your own heart being nice to people. Everywhere you go to an old folks' home, be nice to people. You go into the gas station, you shoot the breeze with the gas station attendant, and maybe even like you sweep the parking lot for them. I mean, you can do volunteer work for these guys. No one, like, most employees, they know it's like kind of against corporate policy to let you sweep the floor, but they're not going to stop you. I mean, like, what if you make friends with them and stuff, and you can know they'll tell you if they want you to stop or not. And what you do is you just make friends with them. You help them out anything you can. Hey, can I get you DoorDash? What are you looking for? How to talk about games? Talk about stuff you're interested in. And you go from every stupid location you don't belong in. Now you're there, and you make friends. That's how life is done. Love thy neighbor, and sometimes the neighbor will love yourself. Oh, kitchen, right? Secret living. Escape the mind prison. Know you're loved. This is James Sager, #1 research scientist to ever live, the smartest guy in all of human history, apart from Jesus Christ. And, I hope you get out of the house and have some fun. Or, if you're having fun playing your Xbox, continue having fun. Amen.